Joined now by CBU women's head coach Sarah Condra. Coach, 1-0. I don't know how you were doing on the bench over there. I didn't ever think it was ever in doubt the whole night.
Well, I wish I could say the same thing.
No.
You know, it was a little stressful there for a minute.
Well, I'll tell you, what an effort by the Lady Bucks, though, several times. I mean, they only led 6:38, and probably 5 minutes of that was in the overtime.
Right.
Because I think we got the lead and didn't lose it. So you only led a minute and a half, got down by 7 or 9 a couple of times, and then you'd come right back. I mean, the effort out there with some veterans, but a lot of young players. I mean, you have to be maybe not real pleased, but proud of how they performed, especially at the end, and can see some things that were really good out there tonight.
Absolutely. Our execution wasn't great, especially defensively. We got a lot of things to work there. But as far as effort and, competitive spirit, I think, they showed me a lot. They never laid down. This team could have easily laid down when we got down 10. When it was looking like, we didn't shoot the ball well, and then, we get down and we get a call for us. And Kenzie goes to the line and makes 3 clutch free throws. It just never, just never gave up. And that's something that, I told them in the locker room, like, we can work on the execution side, as long as we've got that effort, we can build off of that.
Absolutely. And, you mentioned missed a lot of shots. Coach, 75 shots tonight. I told Dr. Smirelli, we might have had that when you were playing and took 50 of them or something. But wow, that is, for the Lady Bucks, that is a lot of shots. And, again, if they would have dropped even some of those early and missed some layups, and I mean, that's, again, you executed – enough, and the offensive boards too. I thought you all did a really good job on the boards. 16 offensive rebounds, but 75 shots, 33 of them from 3.
Right.
Is that on the game plan? Or?
Well, I mean, we are trying to get out and run a little bit, and
you have some gunners.
There are certain players that we're going to let shoot that, and if it's wide open in transition, we're going to let them take it. And tonight we didn't shoot the ball well. We shot 34% from the field and 18% from the 3. And, if we shoot a higher percentage, the game doesn't go to overtime. You know what I'm saying? It's just –
you just did a few of them.
We got a lot more shots, and, that's kind of what we're looking for. But now we don't want to just shoot them. We want to get to where we're making them.
I know. And like I say, you had good opportunities, and just a great win. Just, every time, we're down by 7 with a minute left or something like that. And it's like, there's still a chance. But right now we have to score and hold them. And happens. And another huge play, Brenda Lytle, 10 rebounds tonight. But the steal of the game was on the drive by Geddes in the lane. And it was clean all – I mean, Geddes – great player. LeMoyne's going to do some damage in the SIAC this year. This is the best LeMoyne women's team I think I've seen overall. And, man, she drives down the lane, and Bryn just reaches up and grabs the ball and takes it right away from her. And the coach was like, and the ref immediately is like, it was all ball, and it was. And, I mean, what a critical steal. What a critical steal for the Lady Bucks to really ice it, basically, because then they fouled her and she hit the free throws. But boy, that's the sophomore stepping up. And again, she didn't have a good shooting night, but again, she did the other stuff. But Kelsey Adkins, double. Wow,
5,
warrior.
And 5 assists, 2 turnovers. This kid worked really hard this summer, and she knew that she had to carry some load in the post, and she's tough, and she put in a lot of work, and it's paying off. And so size doesn't have to matter when you got the heart and the strength and the toughness, and I think she's got it, and she showed it tonight.
We saw that with Blissett last year that played 6'3" in her 5'8" body or whatever, especially that last half of last year. But, and we didn't get a chance to talk a lot, but you did play everybody tonight that you had available, and talk a little bit, if you don't mind, just briefly about some of your new players, your freshmen coming in, and what you hope to get out of them, and how they performed tonight real quick, because there was, every minute's critical, obviously, but there were some big minutes tonight by your younger players out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Emma, number 14, is going to be a really good player, as she continues to get more and more comfortable. She's just a solid player, like she runs our offense. I think she understands the offense. There's still some of that freshman growing out of all of them of getting from running the offense to actually knowing what all your options are, So we're one step at a time on that. But she's big. She's real solid around the basket as far as being able to gather herself and go up and get some easy shots. I thought she played pretty well. Lauren plays really tough. She's little, but she's physical.
Yeah.
And I thought she gave us some really good minutes. Let's see, Kayla, she didn't get much time tonight. She went in and banged her knee, and
I saw
but
it,
I think she's going to be a really good player in this league. She's athletic. She presents a lot of problems, for the defense when she's going, and she's a great defensive player. But Mackenzie was out tonight with a possible stress fracture, but we're not sure on that. So, but yeah, some big minutes from our freshmen. They're growing. They're getting better every day in practice. I've seen a tremendous amount of growth in the last 2 weeks, and even just since from the Austin Peay game. So they're going to continue to get better and continue to get minutes, because they're going to have to. They're going to have to play some. Kenzie can't play 42 minutes, and Rachel and them can't be playing close to 40 minutes. They're going to need a breather at some point.
I was going to say, we talked about your young players, we talked about Kelsey, but your seniors really, they were on the floor toward the end there, and for the most part, and got good contributions pretty much up and down. Michaela Noodle got in there and popped a couple of threes, and that's what we were talking at the end. It's like the team you had, everybody out there really could have shot the three if you needed it at that particular point. From what I saw, whoever had the open look. And I did see you kind of yell at her the one time. It's like, take the shot when she was down in the first
wide
half.
open.
It was wide open three.
Wide open.
And that's what I mentioned on the air. I'm like, you're encouraging her. It's like, take this shot.
Yeah.
I know you can shoot it. And that's what you were mentioning at the beginning of the broadcast, or the beginning of the interview, is if they've got the look, you're fine with them doing it at this point, and see what happens. So, well, Coach, big win, 1-0, and kind of come from behind. But like I say, I never really felt we were out of it. A little concerned going toward the end of the fourth quarter there, but I thought your timeouts were used very well, too, coming down the stretch.
I don't know if I agree with that one. There was a couple where I thought, I turned around and was like, man, I should have called a timeout or whatever. But that's part of it, And the foul trouble you all were able to avoid coming down the stretch, because boy, it was some serious foul trouble there. Yes.
Especially heading into the fourth quarter early on, and you ended the game with 4 players with 4 and didn't ever lose any of them. And I didn't see any calls really missed. I mean, I thought the refs did overall, especially for beginning of the year. I thought it was a good, well-called game on both ends of the floor overall. Dr. Schmiller and I didn't have a lot to say negative for a change. So we tried to be in mid-season form, and we just couldn't. There wasn't anything there to say. So, but congratulations on a great win. I guess you have your next exhibition game, or your other exhibition game.
Yes, sir. Coming
up at UT Martin on Tuesday?
Monday.
And
then we turn around and go to Lane on Tuesday.
At Lane, at West Florida, at Valdosta. Wowzers. And then Lane back here in December.
Yeah.
So, it'll be several weeks before we're back on the air here together, but we'll be watching the stats, watching on the air when we're able to. Coach, congratulations on a great win. Good luck on the exhibition and the road trip. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Let's get back to Canale and see what kind of GSC record we already have after those first 2. Get the longest road trip out of the way early. That is the good thing about that schedule. But congratulations on a great win. Enjoy your evening.
I appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving.
Right. Thank you very much.